Time for some coffee, for some work. Just put you right here. Yo, what's up? Extra strong coffee today. Doing fantastic, brother. How you doing? Yo, what's up? Yeah, so my team's been telling me, my woman as well, Dylan, you got to start doing live streaming. So I'm not a fan of live streaming outside of, obviously, I do some of the best live lectures you'll ever find outside of TRW. But, it's kind of cool just hanging out together. So, yeah, we're going to be working. I just uploaded the latest vlog, so you can go find that right now. You can go find it later. But you'll join us ringside with Tristan. That was super awesome. Good money back morning. That's what's up. Yeah, we're going to do a work session. I don't know how long we'll do this for today, but who knows? Maybe we'll start doing more live streams. So if you want to have more live streams, let me know. That'll motivate me to do more. So whenever you want good coffee, I personally recommend I think it's V60. I've got the super cool coffee maker, but this thing is a pain in the ass to set up. Like, whenever you want coffee, you just want coffee. So this is what I personally use. Put a filter here, put the coffee, boom, done. And super easy. Then you just rinse it out. Then you get right back to work. Good idea. Okay. So, when I make coffee, I like honey. So if I'm drinking it black, I'll just put a little bit of honey in there. And the key is to have actual honey. Don't just use the just modern honey. You need local honey. That's the best. But today, this is my second cup of coffee. That's typically how many cups of coffee I drink a day. Today we're just going to do milk with coffee, Keep it simple, keep the basics. Okay, now we're going to go over here. What's the juicer for making coffee? No, bro, it's called a V60. And it's just, for me personally, it's just a super easy way to make coffee. I've got some other stuff I can use for it, but makes it more complicated. I like things to be simple. Okay, just a little bit of milk. Okay. Yeah, so the latest upgrade to my spot is I bought a dryer yesterday. Bought it, had it delivered because I don't miss many things from the United States of America. But one thing I've missed for a while is not having a dryer. So obviously, if you're not living in America, this is probably a totally normal thing. But up until now, I've always had to take my clothes out, put it on a drying rack, do all that other garbage. So bought a dryer because it saves time. There's a box right there. So, how long is your hallway? Let me know in the comments. I've got a pretty long hallway. Let's go take a look down the hallway. By the way, just got extra internet, so I've got the cable running there. We've got 2 routers. This is my favorite part of the hallway. Are you ready for this? Watch. So you're just walking casually. Ooh, a light. So this is a money bag. 3D printed, made this, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago. Got a cool Georgian cup. For all of you inside TRW, you know exactly what that is. Got a lighter from Colson. This is a lighter he gave me when he first moved over. Got my first book. Got my unreleased second book. Got the legendary money bag mug. Got this from one of the first student meetups. And then these two things up here are what people drink traditionally, like tea with and all that. So there you go. There's some of my trophies. And then whenever we go live inside of TRW, this is the studio. A little messy. Let's see. Got the light, got the camera, got the mic, got the other light, and then got that light. Because whenever you're doing content at a higher level, it's all about lighting and audio. Obviously, the camera's important, obviously, but lighting and then audio changes the game. Super changes the game. And also, just another rambling point, show us your secret room. So, also, on the days that you're super locked in, you're super working, have some weights. Have some weights at the house. There's never an excuse to not be able to just do some curls, do something. This is my favorite room. It's where we do all the meetings. Take a look at this. I'm trying not to dox myself. Got here. So during the morning, I can open up the blinds, but there's all the sun right here. It's a terrible place to work, but it's really good to sit down and actually have meetings, plan, all that good stuff. Let's see. Love Pakistan. What's going on in Pakistan? When is the job board coming? Up to them, bro. I've already got the certificate. I've got everything ready. And on my end, it's going to be a mixture of you need to have been in my campus for at least 12 months. You need to have achieved certain social media and money wins. And then you also will have to pass a test. Because obviously I'm not putting my reputation out there just for anybody. Switch laptop for watching your stream as I was watching on the phone just now. Yeah, bro. Yeah, my phone's on 27%, so I can't complain either. So how's everybody doing today? Are there any questions? Beautiful house, you have it, just pull over. Right, this isn't driving. Flat, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I super like this place. It's one of my personal faves. Like, obviously, had a pretty cool house in Dubai, but this spot is 10 out of 10. Like, the location's perfect, the gym's nearby, all my favorite restaurants are within walking distance. You just feel cool whenever you're here. I like it. Doing great today. Going to pick up a watch I sent to be repaired. Plus yesterday I got my fire blood. Nice, bro. That's awesome. How frequently do you do live streams on YouTube? Literally never. That's the frequency. Like I said, I was talking to my girl yesterday, and she was like, Dylan, you've got to do live streams. I've been told that I need to do live streams. So if this becomes a thing, then sure, I'll do more of them. By the way, for anybody who just popped in, what's up? And I just dropped a vlog. So it's Ringside with Tristan Tate. You'll super like it. So I'm just typing in tier W. Got to answer the questions. The house I live in Pakistan currently, the gym is nearby too. It's good to have a house where a gym is near New York. Yeah, 100%. 100%, bro. That's super important. On my end, when it comes to choosing any place to live, like whenever my latest house that I had for about a year and a half in Dubai, it was a little too far for my liking. Because initially I wanted something outside of the city, but it probably, I don't know, it was like a 10, 15-minute walk to get to where he wanted, then like probably 30 minutes into the city. So that was a big, big thing for me moving here to Georgia. So I wanted something with the perfect location. And so I found it. And that's also a good example of being patient and taking your time, but actually having a plan. So I went and I saw probably like 9 other properties. And so I came here, I don't know, like a month before I was going to move here. Saw 9 different properties. And whenever I walked into this, whenever you just walk in somewhere and you just feel this energy shift, and you just feel that energy shift, that's what I felt here. I was like, this is the spot. So yeah, now I've been here, I don't know, almost a year. Do you think Tate just exposed all his haters by losing against Chase? No, bro, here's the thing, bro, about haters is 9 times out of 10, hate always comes from below. So anybody who is hating on Tate right now, think about it. They've never been in a ring. They haven't really achieved much in their life. So does their opinion actually matter? The answer is no. The answer is no. Angola. Angola. I don't even know if I've heard of that. Let me take a look at that. Well, Angola looks cool. And so, bro, your advantage in any of you who are living in a third world country is you can literally make like $1,000 or $2,000 a month, which I can easily teach you how to do. Obviously, you need to take action. And you're living like a king there. Like I've got some students here in Georgia. One of them makes $2,500 a month. The average salary, I think, from what he told me, was like $500 a month. So he makes $2,500. So you could live like a king. You just have to actually go out there and be patient. You actually have to take action and believe in yourself a little bit. Is there any tower getting built for the real world in Dubai? There's a false info. Well, I mean, the Pagani Penthouse is TRW HQ. I was just there, put that inside the vlog. So to my knowledge, that's the HQ. I mean, if there's going to be a tower being built, I haven't heard anything of it, but that would definitely be badass. Yeah, I felt the energy too whenever I was walking with my friends somewhere, and also whenever I'm going to the gym. That's awesome. In your opinion, what's the best way to be confident besides working out? Well, working out's not in and of itself going to make you confident. It'll help you a little bit for sure. It's good for your mind. But the best way to be confident is to actually be a man of your word and go out there and get experience. So many people will sit around being scared of reality. And so they just are timid. They don't really do much. And then they wonder why they're not confident. But in this world, there's very few things to actually be scared of. Well, I mean, think about it. Like the worst possible case is, worst possible case. And so you just have, whatever your normal is, you need to be like 10 times that. Now, something I told myself forever ago is, because I used to be scared of reality. For sure, 100%. I used to overthink, I used to hesitate, I used to be timid. And then I remember there was this one situation where I had all these self-imposed mind frames. And I put myself out there, but 10 times that. And the result was fantastic. Like the whole situation was great. So the best way to be more confident is literally just to start doing more stuff. Whenever your mind tells you, oh, I don't know if we should do this. Oh, what if somebody else said? Who cares? Just do it. And after you've done that a couple times, as I've said many times, experience breeds confidence. So as you gain more experience, you will naturally gain more confidence. That's the only way I've personally found to gain more confidence. I tried reading books about it. I tried watching YouTube videos about it. But the moment that I actually started doing more stuff, that was when I started getting more confident. So that's my best advice. Oh, I'm going to pick up a suit today. I'm very excited about that. I haven't had a three-piece suit in a while. So for any of you who don't know what that is, a three-piece suit is you have a jacket, you've got a vest, and then obviously you've got the pants. So I'm very, very excited about that. What are your thoughts on the Tate fight? My thoughts on the Tate fight are I'm proud of it. It literally retired from fighting like a decade ago. Think about that. Like, imagine you didn't work out, and I'm saying you that's watching this, imagine you didn't work out for like 10 years straight, and maybe you did some push-ups and curls and all that, and then you went to go against somebody that's younger than you and is at the peak of their like training. That takes balls. So on his end, obviously he spars all the time. Like I've sparred with him. I've seen him like actually spar with other champions and all that, and he's done great. From what he was saying, he felt tired, unnaturally tired by like second round. So we'll see what happens. But I'm proud of him regardless. Will this live be archived? Yes. Are you currently in Dubai or somewhere else? I'm somewhere else, bro. Yeah, the winter time, aka around December to like March, is perfect. Perfect weather in Dubai. Happy for success. Keep hustling. 3 a.m. here. Good night. Good night, bro. Get there. My top G. But the grown goal is 10K. Good. Do it. Some of the questions I see from time to time from brand new people. I'm looking at the Hustlers campus right now, and the person said, "Hi, I haven't gone through the course lessons, but I was wondering if I take pictures and upload it to ChatGPT, is that how I make money flipping?" Oh. Well, why don't you just go through the course lessons? I'm not going to money back rant. Okay. What's the best campus for the third world students to reach 10K easy? Well, here's the thing. Reaching 10K easy should not even be in your mind, because I've found time and time again, people who want to make 10K easy, they don't have what it takes to hit 10K in the beginning. So it depends on your setup. Like, as an example, the Hustlers campus, you can get started with absolutely $0. You can start flipping, and it more than likely works in your country, unless you live in a war-torn country or you live in North Korea. As long as you don't live in those two spots, you can make money with it. Outside of that, the social media campus, you can start posting content to social media, reaching out to clients on social media. That can help you get 10K. But you should not try to make 10K easy. What does that even mean? To me, that just sounds like laziness. How can I make the most amount of money the easiest way possible without having to do any work? Said no one. Sometimes I think they are, yeah, for real, bro. For real. But I'm patient. I'm a patient professor. That guy needs to go through the courses. All the answers are there. 100% Vlad. It's good to see you, Vlad. It's good to see you. Let's go take a look at how many views the vlog has. Okay, 89 views, not bad. 37 minutes. Yeah, I think this vlog is going to do numbers. It could completely flop, but I'd like to see this vlog do a couple thousand views, if not. I mean, the last one we posted 11 days ago, that did like 9.7 thousand. So we'll see. Share the vlog, the latest vlog, with all your friends. I'd appreciate that. Where can I find like-minded people, and how can you actually keep them? Because I need to get out. Bro, you just have to put yourself out there. Something that highly intelligent and ambitious people have a problem with is they try to filter everybody through being exactly like them. And the problem with that is everybody's different. So for any of you who need to be more social and you want to have better people around you, you just have to put yourself out there. Just put yourself out there. Like, I've met hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people over the last decade. And that has led to me having a core group of about 8 people around me. Meaning, I don't talk to most of the people I've ever met anymore. So you just have to put yourself out there, and over time, you'll start figuring out the types of people who should stick around, such as the way of life. Thank you, Mr. Moneybag, anytime. Developing a file transfer app right now. How can I ship it to every operating system? Well, with everything, you want to test the idea first. Like, is there an actual demand, like a file transfer app? Is that actually applicable and useful in today's world? Maybe it is. For me personally, I wouldn't use it, but that doesn't mean anything. Maybe I'm not the demographic of customer. So you need to identify who is the demographic for this and how effective is it? Like, you got to be careful, everybody, getting obsessed with a business idea that's not necessarily proven. That was something that held me back for a long time. Shiny objects are shiny for a reason, because they're a distraction. And once again, I'm not saying that your idea is a shiny object, but I'm actually going to make a DL about this. You just got to test it. Just got to test it, got to do some research into it, make sure that it's actually a usable idea. I'm off to pray, take a shower, prepare for a meeting. Nice, bro. I'll see you in the chats. Bang Chan. Who the F is that? Bang Chan. Stray Kids. Okay, so you're saying I look like a South Korean. That was an Australian singer-writer. Looks like he's from South Korea. Interesting. Okay. Any advice from people what to copy you or what to steal your ideas? Bro, that's the way of the world. Most people, if I sat around worried about people trying to copy what I do and say and all that other stuff or steal my ideas, I wouldn't have done anything with my life. Like, people are naturally going to do that. You could argue most people in the world, we all get inspiration from somewhere. I've taken inspiration from Andrew. I've taken inspiration from Tristan. I've taken inspiration from some of the greats of history. And so you can't go through life being worried about other people stealing or copying stuff. Like, that's just the way the world is. It's how we all get better. But the key is to turn it into your own version. Thinks about time tier W professor should do some type of competition for first month paid membership fee. I have no idea what that even means, bro. I don't care about giving people a free membership. I care about actually just changing people's lives. That's the only thing I care about. Because if I can change your life, that means that I can also help you change your family's life. So I would rather, instead of giving you a free membership, I would rather find the right types of students that I can help them, and they go out there, they take action, they make money. So that you're not even going to sit there and be like, oh, I've got a free membership. Cool. That's useless. I'd rather help you be able to pay more than your bills and change your life. Let's see, change your persona. By the way, you and Andrew Tate, how are you different? I don't have to explain myself to you. Don't have to explain myself to you. It's funny, I've literally been bald since 2016, 2017. I've had a beard. So just because I'm bald and a beard doesn't mean that I'm trying to be like Andrew. I was actually bald before him. But we're all in the same universe. You're kind of a part of the universe. I don't know who you are because you're an anon, but we're all a part of this universe. We're all our own character. Oh my gosh, my favorite kind of question. Hi, can I ask a question? You just did. Just ask the questions. Why real world professors does. Oh, it's funny whenever somebody's hating and you don't even use proper grammar. That's kind of funny. It tells me the type of person you are. I've got to screenshot this and show this to everybody. That's funny. Why doesn't you show off on social media? Why are you anon? Why don't you put your face out there? And I show myself on social media. I don't know what you're talking about. You got Instagram, you got X. We're more and more putting content out on YouTube. Anons are some of the funniest people ever. Like, some anons are actually legit, but most anons, there's a reason they're anonymous. I've got a funny story, actually. There was this guy who's anon. He kept hating, kept doing all that. Anyways, I had my people look into him, found out what he looked like. I was like, bro, you know what? I totally understand why you're anonymous. He was one of the ugliest people I'd ever seen. I was like, it makes sense now why this person's so hateful and anonymous. Good to see you on YouTube Live, Moneybag Bad. What's up, bro? Merry Christmas to you. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody, let's go get back to work. If you're inside of one of my campuses, obviously you've got today's daily lesson, daily checklist. I'm going to go record some more stuff, but we'll start doing more of these. I know I said that before. Mr. Troy, oh my gosh. Post your face, otherwise your opinion doesn't mean anything. Got to log off YouTube, hit a work session, see you inside the SMCA. See you inside the SMCA, bro. Troy, you know what? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. You're making the day even better. Do you have a student from Indonesia? Can they follow your teachings, get income online? One thing I want for all people who live in a third world country is to stop allowing their country to limit their potential. If it is online, by definition, you can do it anywhere. So yes, it is possible. But anyways, I'll see all of you inside the chats. Peace.